What's up, y'all? I'm Ryan. This is So and So Farms. We are a first generation farm together with my friend Shane. We've just taken our second crop out of the field. We started with nothing. We own no ground, or we owned none when it started. And we owned no equipment, just what I had on my little 40 acres I live on. It's not tillable. But anyhow, we started chasing this dream. We're 2 years into it, and with the help of a great banker and a lot of help from God and our family backing us up, we've pulled our second successful crop out of the field. So we're very proud of that. Shane right now is dealing with some health issues, but he is on the mend, and I am working on summertime chores. Tag along. One thing that a lot of you might know is that I am extremely hilarious. Ha! In my own mind, at least. But I don't know, we tend to be pretty serious on the channel. Mostly you have to see my face, but you see the people that pop in and out. Shane, Matt, our boys Braxton and Colin, my little boy Cooper. You see some guest appearances here and there. We keep it pretty serious. Moving into next year, I think I'm going to let you see a little more of the unscripted stuff, the unedited stuff, rather. Some of the mess ups, some of the stuff that's not really so fun to do. I tend to edit the clips and give you the highlights of things that happen. And a lot of times I just forget to video. So I think this coming year we're going to grab another GoPro, and me and Shane kind of get dual footage. And I don't know if I'm going to like intertwine them into one video, or maybe just like edit his videos, edit my videos, and pop them out around the same time, and you can kind of see a different perspective. But anyway, just some thoughts going through my mind. I'm headed to town right now. I'm going to check on the shop progress. We are building a shop right now. We've had to swap builders. We've been battling weather, but it is slowly coming along. As you can see, the fleet's kind of resting here, idle right now. We've got the combines and the trailer trucks up here. The drills up here, headers, new hipper choppers here. Kind of got everything staged up right here, waiting on our shop to be finished. 8420 is here. The combine. That's not our truck and trailer, but anyway, kind of got things staged up, ready for our shop to be done. So this is kind of where we're at on the shop. We've got a new builder. He's only had a few days on this. He started on the lean-tos and the weather got him, but it's not going as fast as I want it to. But our first builder has the trusses out of whack and a few other things, but hopefully we get a clear week and the new builder gets going quicker. He's assured me we'll see much more progress. Time will tell. So that's where we're at with the shop. Right here by the grain bins. We've got all the grain bins shut off, and we are just blowing on them as needed. Obviously, I would like for this shop to be happening a lot quicker, and I'm kind of a victim of my own decisions. I chose to let somebody do it that probably wasn't the most qualified, but it cost a little less, and now it's going to end up costing me more money. So, lesson learned. But rest assured, we will get the shop up, and this will all be something to laugh about later. But anyhow, that's the no news, slow news on the shop. Well, I've come out. I'm going to roll a little bit of rice stubble. This field here, the smallest one down in Arkansas that we had, we really rutted it up pretty good. So it's only about like 15-20 acres. I won't be out here long. Try not to get the tractor that messy, but you really got to do this after a good rain. That way everything knifes down in the mud real good. This mud really stinks bad out here. see behind me, got a lot of water standing. And like I said, I just want to get this rice stubble knife down into the ground and get these combine ruts taken out, and all will be good down here. Try not to go too fast. I don't want to sling a lot of mud. Make my first trip down the levee to lay off my AB line for auto steer, and then I'll just start in here on the bottom. Well, I switched directions on my rice rolling. I was going with the levees, with the way we cut it. Now I'm going across. Just a little too soft. I was making too big of ruts. I don't want to add any ruts to what's already here, so I'll just cross them and smash them that way. Kind of give you an idea of what's going on. There's our ruts. That's kind of what we're doing with them there. This is old gumbo mud. It's kind of crawly, but the last thing you want to do is let it set like this all winter. It'll be hard in the spring when we go to work it. At least this way we can smooth it up enough to ride over the top of it with a disc. Hear my auto steer beeping in the background. This is kind of a slow job because you can't go super fast. I could probably go faster, but I don't want to make a mess of the tractor. This tractor is really heavy with all the wheel weights, but we're getting the job done. Like I said, it's a little slow going, but it won't take all that long down here. This is only, like I said, I think it's 15 or 20 acres. It won't take that long to get across. The roller is 20 feet wide. It's probably filled with used motor oil, if I was guessing. But very heavy. So it smashes the ruts in and knives the rice stalk in, the rice stubble. So at least when we come back next year, we're fairly smooth. No stubble or straw to contend with. And just as soon as it gets dry enough to run across, we'll take a disc across it. This is the whole reason why we try to do what we can in the fall as far as tillage and getting everything harvested while it's dry. Anytime you can harvest in the dry and keep from making ruts, that's a plus. Because the more ruts you make on these fields, your chance of leaving big holes and getting them out of shape. It's kind of what we're dealing with on some of the other farms we farm. And we don't want to be contributing to bad farm practices either. So anyhow, that's what we're doing. I'm turning around in this land right here. I don't really like that. I'm kind of wallering it out, but I've already rolled the bottom. You can kind of tell where I've rolled. If you're a duck hunter, this looks good to you. Like I said, this tractor is pretty heavy for this job. It's got a bunch of weights on it. In a perfect world, you'd have just the same tractor, just without all the weights on it. But that's okay. We're, you can see it's smashing in our ruts, smashing in the rice, kind of leveling the levees up, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm not complaining too bad. Every time I do a job, I always think of a way it could probably be a little bit better. Got that little field done. I'm gonna take this tractor and roller somewhere, unhook the roller, take the tractor to a big water sprayer, knock the mud off of it, and get it up to my house, to my shop, so I can get it in some heat and be cleaning on it. Matter of fact, I'm going to be taking all the tractors to the shop today at some point, so that is the plan. I'll bring you along because pretty much the weather is junk for the rest of the year until the spring, so until the new shop gets done, we will go ahead and use my shop again. Not a big deal. We got heat in there, we got tools, so that's the plan. Anyhow, run this four-wheel drive back, the 9300. I really need to paint that. This is always interesting. The bridge is about 20 foot wide, the roller is about 20 foot wide. So it's a very, very tight fit. Kind of just got inches on each side. But if you stay center, you can make it. I don't know, I guess the bridge is a little bit wider than just 20 feet, but not much more, if any. So in the last little bit, I have taken the 9300 down to my buddy's big 2-inch well. I got the mud blown off of it. Of course it's still dirty, I got to power wash it, but I use that big well just to knock the big chunks of mud off. At one point in time, that tractor there was a big deal. Look at the difference in the size. Anyhow, I've got my side-by-side, got my trailer. I'm gonna go down, unhook the trailer, put it on my dually, load my side-by-side up, and come back this way. On the way, I will grab the 8335R and bring it up here to the shop so we can get to working on it. Here we go. The CanAm is back on the trailer behind us. I am gonna haul it back up to my house, drop it off, take the truck and the trailer down to the other tractor, pick it up, take it to my house, and ride the CanAm back down and get the truck and trailer loaded up and bring it all home. Get the heat going in my shop so I can be working. Probably start in on the 8270R because it has been cleaned and brushed down. Start in waxing and cleaning the interior up. We'll see how this plan turns out. This time of year is so nasty. I don't like it. Can't walk through your yard. Your yard's all soggy. Roads are a mess. Everything you drive around just gets filthy. It doesn't serve my OCD very well. Guys, that is it for tonight. I've got my flatbed in here and the 8270R in the shop. That pretty much fills the shop up because I've got four-wheelers and dirt bikes and side-by-sides and drum sets and a bunch of other stuff non-farm related taking up all the space. Anyhow, we got our rice stubble rolled today, got the four-wheel drive blown off as far as big chunks of mud, got it out here ready to be power washed. The 8270 is in here. It could use a little more power washing now that I got it under the lights, so I may take it back out there. 8335R is here. So I've got 3 of the 4 big tractors here. Need to get the 8420 up here sometime this week and just get them all power washed off, and then one by one back them in the shop, wax them, vacuum them out, replace lights, spot paint, anything like that. Just doll them up a little bit for spring. But thank you guys for tagging along. I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share. Leave some comments. Let me know what you want to see. I appreciate it again. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see. I appreciate the support and the follows, and we will get some new footage up for you in the next couple days. Thanks a bunch.